flex. The live is 1 in the 6. With the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Hey, mister, wanna buy a monkey?
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
Faggot shit.
Better than that!
Would you like to buy a monkey?
Monkey!
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Lightweight? No, real talk. Lightweight. Lightweight, baby. It's time to bleed. Let's get it. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Come on in, smash the like button. Like the video, share the video, hype the video, whatever it is they want you to do. Go ahead and do it. Be so kind. We are our own algorithm. Let's not leave it up to Miguel to do anything for us. Yeah. Y'all see the Rumble link pinned, right? So you already know what's doing. Y'all already know what's doing. Let's do this roll call real quick. Steve-O in Rumble on YouTube. Salute. Skinny Too Litty. What's good, brother? G McCall. Macadose Mac of the South. Rod Neal, my brother. What's good? Dodo Bird. What's good? Miss Van Houder. Good morning. Snoop. Over there at Rumble. Salute, man. Shakira. What up, Queen? Marcus Banks. Salute. Coach Hudson in the building. Salute. Dynasty. Welcome down, Van Houder. Salute, brother. Bernard Gilbert. Y'all see that Rumble link pinned? I'm going to drop a link today. You know what I mean? I got to get off on time today, but I'm going to drop the link. All Father, salute. BC, what's good? Oh, boy. Gerard Harlem in the building. What's going on? True Boxing Night in the building. Captain America. Salute. Chief Wildfire. Anthony Latham. Salute. Will St. Clair. That's right. Coach Hudson in both spots. Bernard Gilbert in both. Village Brother in the building. Salute. HMC. Romelo. Felix Nunez. Scott earlier in that super chat, he says Bam's next fight, June 13th in Phoenix. I like Bam. Salute to Bam. He's a snack fighter. No smoke for Bam Rodriguez, though. He on that snack, though. Right. 88 Sports Talk. What's going on? The Netric Banner, salute in that super chat, man. What's going on? Thank you so much. Yep. Nicholas Levy, salute. Combos with Cam, salute, Queen. 704 Joe. All right, let's get to it. I don't know much about this. Salute to the brother Champ side. He was the first that I heard. I don't know how old this accident is. I don't even know if it's real, but I'm going off of, I would imagine it's real. I mean, why would he lie about a car accident? It's not like his name is Keith Thurman, right? Uh-oh. Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot? Fight Errol, Keith. My arm hurt. I just had an accident. Fight Manny Pacquiao, Keith. Where do I sign? Some of y'all just started watching boxing. Y'all wasn't even around for that. Fight Errol, my arm hurt, had an accident. Fight Manny, where do I sign? Y'all forgot? In the words of Roy Jones, y'all must have forgot. So, Tank, another thing that I've learned about this kid is that he can't drive. Tank is the only dude I know, the only grown-ass man I know that needs a booster seat when he drives. You walk past a goddamn car, you're like, why is there a booster seat in the driver's seat? What is that? It's Tank, bro. It's Tank. I mean, seriously. Jose, what up? That's a good question. Does he have a legal license to drive? I don't know. Hey, status, salute. Tay, good morning. Brandon, salute. Yeah, he stayed getting in accidents. You know, cars, you know, baby mamas, hitting pregnant chicks and leaving the scene of the crime. I mean, come on, bro. What's going on here? So this one allegedly was really bad. It's really, really bad. That car looked like it was a balled up piece of paper. Mansa Musa, salute. Let me talk to the ops for a minute. Y'all in there watching? Make yourself known, because I want to drop a link to you and tell me how wrong I am for clowning this dude. Go ahead. Let me know you're here so I can give you a link early. We're going to get this started early. An unidentified who's willing to turn their camera on and have a conversation. I had fun making this meme. You see that part right there? It says 140 on the back of the other bumper car. What happened to that Eastside Cruz smoke? Are we getting that fight now? Are y'all going to say, hey, man, he had a car accident, so he's not going to be well enough for the Eastside Cruz fight? Is this a pre-made excuse? If he, whatever his next fight is, are y'all going to tell me, oh, he looked bad or he lost because he had that car accident? We're going to go with that? Tell me what we're going with. Because for a second, y'all were telling me that 140 was too big. Didn't y'all tell me that? This is why I low-key like Tank, because he makes me right. He makes me right all the time. Whatever excuse that his fanatics make up for him, he always does something that contradicts the story. Y'all remember Prez said, I don't want him. Oh, no, he doesn't want to fight at 140. No, you was right the first time. You didn't want to see him at 140. Now I said, well, how's he fighting Eastside Cruz? Eastside Cruz fights at 140. Whatever. So he's coming back, but he's going to come back and fight at 140? That's what's happening? I don't understand. Yeah, well, I mean, it was on his burner account on the gram. And there was people of importance reporting on it. Freedom's March, salute. So I don't know. I'm operating off the premise that it's true. It could be bullshit. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. This is awesome, though. You know why this is awesome? Let me get serious for a minute. What do I keep telling y'all about the universe? Bella Face, salute. What I keep telling y'all about the universe? What I keep telling y'all about this? Ace Daddis Blue said said last night it was fake. Whether it's fake or it's real, I don't know why this is coming about. If it's fake, then it's a goddamn excuse. What's he doing? For all we know, Mark, what up? For all we know, this one big thing could be capped, and he ain't gonna get to fight Eastside because he might go. You gotta understand, he might have to go sit down for a minute because of this crime that he committed. Why we talking like he beat the case? We don't know. Nothing makes sense with this guy. Black Jericho, salute. Coach Cal was like, oh, he needs your love. Everyone reach out to him. No. Let me talk to the fans that don't know any better. Do not reach out for this guy. He's going to cuss you out. That's what he does. He's going to cuss you out. Y'all can love him all you want. You can love on him all you want. You can oil your chest up and get that Jergens and gets the wanking. Do it from a distance. This guy don't like you. Caesar, what up? Lamont, what up? He says it's on his Finsta, and some PBC people and fighters are actually following that page. That's what I heard. Thomas, what's good? That's what I heard. So I don't know. I don't follow this midget. I don't follow him. This is being reported. So I'm going off of what's reported, whether it's real or not. I don't know. So while y'all tugging on y'all nipple rings, whatever. Thomas says apparently the car crash happened last year after the Roach fight. Bro, I don't know nothing. I don't know anything. I don't know. It's just weird how it's coming out now. I don't know when the car, I don't know. I don't know anything. But why is it coming out now? And I'm like, all right, he's supposed to be coming back to fight Cruz. And the thing I kept saying is, well, did he beat that case? He still got to go answer that. Just because it's not out loud and we don't hear anything about it, we don't know what's going on. Oh, they're announcing fights, so it's official? Yeah, he's about to fight. He's about to fight Isaac Cruz. Says who? Says Kenny? Says Cal? And all I asked was, what happened to the case? That's all I want to know. What happened to the case? Just because you ain't hear about it, don't mean it went away. What happened to it? Did he beat it? What happened? That's all I'm asking. What happened? Maybe he beat it. I don't know. Tank's team done lied to y'all so many times. So now we talking about car accidents that probably were a year old, and we're just not finding out about it? Okay, let's go with that. Doesn't that make him a liar? Why are you releasing this shit now? Tank too small for 140. Isak's at 140. He's fighting Isaac Cruz. Then he's going to spin the block and fight Lamont Roach. Do you believe him? He also said he's retiring at the end of 2025. So it wouldn't surprise me if this car accident was old or fake. But why y'all going through these motions with this guy? The hell? What are we doing here? Is he fighting Isaac Cruz? Then you're going to find out, hey, man, he'll fight Isaac Cruz in about 24 months. Why? Brother Reef, salute. Because, the judge banged that gavel on him. And he got 24 months, but he'll be out in 6. What happened to Isaac Cruz fight? You see, things like that, potentially like that. What are we talking about here? Coach Cal went live. Scott back in the super chat. He says, hopefully Devin gets 3 fights this year. Probably not, because everybody's running, screaming for their lives. Everybody on that Devin list is Boo Dissy except Brian Norman Jr. Everybody. Everybody got an excuse. Everybody on that list. And I mean that. Dale Spoolie, salute. Bunch of cowards. Why would Kenny and Cal lie to y'all? Look, man, all these cats is liars. Look at the screen, y'all. If you got your phone in your pocket, take it out and just look. Y'all remember this? It's finally happening. Deontay Wilder has accepted terms to fight Anthony Joshua for the heavyweight world title. That was back in June of 2018. That's on ESPN. Thank you very much. And I said, that's not right. That's not right. Y'all remember when the AJ fans were screaming and laughing, oh, we're about to fight Tyson Fury in Saudi. He's not fighting Deontay in the third fight. I called Tay Jones. I said, yo, what happened? He said, don't believe none of that shit, man. We still in arbitration. And then Deontay fucked around and run the case. Because Fury tried to get out of the third fight. Y'all forgot about that? And I went live. Deontay won the arbitration. They had the third fight. That happened. But what happened to BoxRec, where they told you AJ versus Fury was next? They told you that. Y'all forgot? Y'all forgot? Y'all go ahead and believe Kenny and Cal and whoever else, Tonka Trunk Davis, KO, Boxing 86. Y'all believe them niggas. Go ahead. Go right ahead. Now we got to talk about car accidents. All right, so it's news. Let's talk about it. Where the haters at? Scott back in that super chat. He says, all the cowards afraid to lose their O, Drew. Of course. Meanwhile, the O is a part of boxing, but they don't want to talk about that. ATL, my brother, salute. Sam Max, salute. K-Rod over there on Rumble. Y'all see the link up there, right? We ain't going to be here long. Shelton, what's good? Y'all click that Rumble link. When I say go, it's time to go. Where the haters at? Where the smuts at? Anthony, what up? Where the smuts at? Let's talk Tank now. Let's go. If this is real, what happened? If this is fake, what happened? Let's hear your speculations. Why he's running his shit off the road? What's that? Did he have his seatbelt on? Was he in his booster seat? What's going on, bro? Serious thing here, though. Didn't we tell you this dude? No, forget what we told you. Let's listen to what he told you, because you clowns don't listen. Y'all don't have his best interest. This is exactly what he said.
That's why I don't want to box no more. I want to do therapy, right? But I feel as though if I do therapy, it will lose the fire that I have inside me. I want everything out of me where so I don't never think about fighting again. I don't think about even getting angry, you know what I mean? Because I have 2 girls, 2 daughters. I'm wanting to be much softer, you know what I mean? Be more humble and things like that.
Okay. That was him. Tank fans, your thoughts? Your thoughts? Your thoughts? Salute to Bernard in that Cash App. Much love. Thank you so much. Salute to my brother Sinclair in that Cash App. Appreciate you. Much love. Thank you. If I miss your Cash App or Venmo or Zelle, let me know in the comment section, because my phone be to my left and I got to get better at just looking at it. I appreciate y'all guys. Your thoughts? He said that, not me. He said it. Yeah, Mansa Musa, he want all those sausages out of him.
Good night.
Yo, what's good? What's good? We talking Tank this morning. Where the haters at? Click the link. Turn your camera on. Stand on it. And my question to you is, if this is real, what happened? If this is fake, what happened? And if it's fake, why now? Why is this happening now? I got questions. Where y'all at? I know y'all watching. I know y'all watch. I know for a fact y'all are watching. Ghost account or not? What? Y'all don't like me no more? Y'all don't want to argue? I want to hear all of the speculation, like most Tank fanatics do. I want to hear all the speculation. This is a conspiracy from Turkey. Turkey tried to cut the brakes in his car. And Bill tried to have him assassinated. And Tank beats everybody from 135, no, I'm sorry, from 126 all the way to heavyweight. Million Film says Tank is the man. He already accomplished his goals, but his mission is not done. Blood Gorilla? Is that what that means? Well, explain it, bro. You want to come up here and explain it? Ain't no beef. I want to know what happened. Would you be willing to come up here and have a conversation? Because as it states in the title, Tank Davis versus Vehicles, he's 0-2. He got 2 L's in the streets. These vehicles are kicking his ass. He tried to run over a pregnant chick, failed, but he totaled his car. And now I don't know why he flew off the road this time. What was that? Can you make it make sense? Anybody? You. Million Films? You said Tank is a man. Please explain. You want to drop? You want me to drop the link? You want to come talk to me? Let me know. Scott back in that super chat. He says the car crash been seen in Eminem Stan's video. Drink more water. Played Stan. Hey man, I don't know. Bro. Buddha says nobody beats Shakur, but I got disrespect from people that was reporting this fake news that he never got into a car accident. I'm not talking about Shakur this morning. What are we doing here? Buddha, what are you talking about? Why are you? No one mentioned Shakur. Tank is playing bumper cars, and allegedly he's playing bumper cars. Geo James, Bronx on deck. The Mitchell Show, what up? Tank Davis allegedly is playing bumper cars, and you come in here talking about Shakur. Okay, I get it. Jersey, stand up. Terrific. Talk about this. You said this is fake news. I'm telling you I don't know. I'm telling you it was from I heard it was in Salute the Champ side because he broke the news. And it's from his burner account, right? And there was people of Node on there. So I said, well, I guess it's real. Hey, it's fake news. During Champ Side's live the other day, someone was in the chat saying that knockoff Boxing 86 then reported it. So is it real or fake? I don't know. I know I'm gonna have fun with it this morning. So is this fake or not? I don't know. I have questions. Who wants to justify this being real or justify it being fake? Buddha says Blue Blood said it's fake. I'm telling you, I don't know. Champ Side just reported where he got it from. And he didn't leak the burner account, but he told you there's real people on it. That's all he said. But I understand that Knockout leaked the burner account. Champ Side didn't leak it. Knockout, that's him. I don't follow niggas I don't fuck with on Instagram. I'm asking you, Buddha, and everybody that's a Tank fan, if this is real, what's going on with him in the street? If it's fake, why is this coming out now? I'm listening to speculation. Jazzy Soul, salute. I'm listening to speculation because I don't know what this is about. Because last I heard, he's coming back to 135 to fight Isak Cruz, which never made sense. And then we find out, no, he's really going 140. I thought he was too small for 140. What are we doing here? Tony C, salute. I'm just asking, what are we doing? He said it's not on Google. It's not on Shade Room, not on IG, just Tanks reporting this fake news. But it was Tank's account, brother. It was his burner account. When I say use Google for what it's for, nobody wants to listen. Buddha, maybe you came in late. You know what was on Google years ago? This. That was on Google. From SportsCenter, ESPN. They said Wilder accepted the terms from AJ and the fight was happening. Did AJ ever fight Deontay? Was I in a coma? Did I miss it? Never happened. It never happened. BoxRec told us that AJ was fighting Tyson Fury. But Fury was still in arbitration with Deontay for the third fight. Google, huh? Okay. Who's trolling? Ain't no one trolling me. Okay, all right, cool, Buddha. This is what I'm saying. If it's fake, why would he troll this now? What is he accomplishing with this? Please, I'm listening to. Yo, bro, you want to come up here and talk to me, brother? You want to come up here and talk to me? You want to come up here and talk to me? Just let me know. I'll drop a link. Come up here and talk to me. Turn your camera on. All right? And I want to hear what you have to say. If he's trolling, this is a little worse. Why would you troll a whole car accident for what? You need this much attention? You're Tank Davis. You don't need this attention. Huh? Why would you do this? Attention. Who seeks attention? Normally, when you say attention seeking, what comes after seeking? Whore. Attention seeking whore. You are Tank Davis. You are Tank Davis. Why do you need this attention? So tired ass Cowboys fan says, same reason your lame ass up here talking about it. Oh, wow. You want to come up here and talk to me? I run a YouTube channel that's worth about $3,000 a month to me. How about you? And you're here listening to me. Would you like to come up in here and have a conversation? This is what I'm talking. Come on out. I want all you lame ass Cowboy fans. Oh, I'm sorry. You're already tired and lame. I want you faggot ass Tank fans to come up here and explain this, because I can't. This brother says, I'm not getting on camera. I just got caught up not too long ago. I'm not ready to camera up real talk. What does that even mean? What kind of gangsters, what are y'all doing in real life that y'all can't get on camera? I mean, seriously. What are y'all doing in real life that y'all can't get on camera? Everybody knows how I look. I'm not a criminal. I'm just a guy from the Bronx who loves boxing and the sport don't love me back. That's it. I'm a regular dude. I'm a regular dude. Buddha, what are you doing in real life that you can talk boxing in the chat, but you can't camera up and have a conversation with another man? Another black man. What are you doing in the street what are y'all doing, bro? What are you doing? So now, tired ass Cowboys fan, you want to come up here? Oh, well, you're a Tank and Shakur fan. You in these streets, bro? You in the streets? You in the streets? You can't show your face? Don't nobody fuck with me like that. One of your ops is gonna see you and come get you? What do you kids be doing that y'all gotta hide for? What is this? Found Sniper in that super chat. He said, salute, OG. Y'all hit the like button and go follow on Rumble. Yeah, we're gonna go to Rumble in a minute. So tired ass Cowboy fan, you wanna come up here and have a conversation of what we doing? He says Blue Blood Jr. I'm actually older than Blue Blood. But I asked you a question, young man. Now, you've been very disrespectful. You've been very disrespectful. And I'm extending you courtesy. And what you're showing me is that you're young and you're immature. I don't have no respect for Tank Davis. And I can tell you why. And you're here insulting me in the name of him. And he doesn't even like you. Tired ass. That's your name, right? That's your name, right? Buddha, what are you talking about? He says, I've been on BF show all the time, camera up. I'm not scared to click the link. So why would you mention you're not ready to camera up? What are you talking about, bro? What are you talking about? The youth today, brother, what are you talking about? You said you can't get on camera. Why? Main biker in that super chat salute. He says Roach beat the brakes off of he beat the brakes and driving skills out of Tank. Tank need a booster seat, bro. So back to tired ass Cowboy fan. He said Blue Blood Jr. Are you willing to come here and have a conversation? Young man, you want to defend Tank? I'll give you the floor. I got questions. What you want to do? Brother's name is Tired Ass Cowboy Fan. Willing to bet he doesn't live anywhere near Dallas. You probably one of those dudes that got caught up in the when Dallas was America's team. And then people got old and left and retired, and now you stuck over there. You can't jump ship, and now you're tired. Tired ass Cowboy fan, you want to come up here? What we doing, man? Tell me what we doing. And then he says Blue Blood Jr. like I'm supposed to be offended by that. Blue Blood is that dude. It says drop the link, bro. Okay, here we go. Good. There you go. Let's go, Buddha. Let's have a conversation. Let's go, champ. Tired ass Cowboy fan, pull up. And the reason why I tell y'all to turn your cameras on is because dudes come up here and they start flashing their penises. Blue's in his 40s. I'm 50 years old. Buddha, what up?
Yo.
What's good?
You see me?
Yeah, I can see you.
Yeah, man, I just got up, man. You know niggas don't want to hop on camera. They just got up, bro.
So I just got up like an hour ago, bro.
I'm about to start washing my face, brushing my teeth and shit.
Excellent.
The way I read it, killing me to get on camera, but I ain't scared to get on camera though, bro.
All right, cool with you. You made it sound like in the chat like you were getting looked for though. That's how I was interpreted.
Nah, and another thing, like I'm not a Tank fan. All I'm saying is you got to think about the controversy things he's been through already, from fighting a female, the things that going on. Do you think anything that involves with him and a siren is going to be on Google? Anything. Right.
So it's fake news.
Yes, even Blue Blood reported the incident.
Okay, great. News. So Blue Blood reported that it was fake news. Champside just reported what he saw. I'm telling you that I don't know if it's real or fake, but what I'm asking you is, why is it coming out now?
Because he supposedly have a fight coming up, so it's more promotion because ain't nobody really talking about him. So this is a way to help him promote his fight, to get people talking about him. That's what I'm saying. I'm not a Tank fan, so every time I try to talk for this, I get disrespected. Like how you just start coming at me. I'm just trying to say it's fake, bro.
You. I ain't disrespect you. The first thing you wrote in there was like, you said something about Shakur. All I said was we ain't talking about Shakur. We talking about this dude. I ain't disrespect you.
Yeah, but I'm saying
the first thing you said in your sentence was Shakur over everybody, something like that. And I'm like, well, I'm not talking about Shakur. This is about Tank in this news.
Yeah, I say that to let people know I'm not a Tank fan, because the minute it seems like when y'all go against Tank, when people try to defend Tank, y'all think they all Tank fans, and y'all go crazy.
Hold on.
Yeah, you a Tank fan? You a Tank eater? You eating Tank up? No, I don't even like
Hold on.
Tank.
You ain't no one said you was a Tank fan. If you have a statement, just make the statement. You know I'm not a Tank fan. I don't know. I don't know you. But the first thing you did was you came in here, you mentioned Shakur. And I said, brother, we ain't talking about Shakur, we talking about Tank. You don't have to mention who you're a fan of to state your position.
My bad, but that's what I always do when I enter the chats. That's the first thing I write down. Nobody beat Shakur, to let people know who I'm fucking with.
Well, when I'm ready to talk about Shakur, I'll invite you back. But as far as it pertains to the topic, I said, I don't know if this is real or fake. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why now. Now, people say Tank is trolling. This makes no sense. This is a bitch move. If it's fake, it's a bitch move. This is what women do. This is a bitch
right
move.
about
You
that.
agree?
You right about that. He shouldn't have went out that way. But only thing I'm saying is, bro, it's fake news. I don't know why he did it, but it's fake. If at any caliber, like a famous person like him, and the pictures of that car, that would have been on Google, the Shade Room. That shit would have been everywhere, bro. Everywhere on Instagram. Everywhere.
Well, terrific. So he's lying.
Yeah, he's lying. It's fake news.
Okay, so let's talk about that. Why is he lying?
I think he's trying to promote his fight. Keep people
so
talking about it.
Okay, I don't know how often you watch me, but I've had countless Tank detractors up here. Well, not Tank detractors, Tank lovers up here. And
this is my first time on here.
all right, salute to you. And when I asked, hey man, is Tank a liar? They say everything but the truth. Now, if this is a lie, that will make him a liar, right?
Yeah, that'll make him a liar.
That'll make him a liar. Okay, so do you trust Tank? Do you take Tank at his word, especially after this, since you know it's fake? And I'm telling you, I don't know. But if you have your mind made up that it's fake, do you trust Tank moving forward from here, from this point on?
Nah, I've been stopped trusting Tank. I've been knew Tank was a liar.
Okay.
That's the thing. I'm not the person that root for Tank. Like, I know he be on bullshit. Mm-hmm. So I know I see the antics and shit he be pulling. All I'm saying is it's fake news, bro. That's all I'm saying is. And it came from, I started off from the boxing shit by watching Blue Blood. Blue Blood said it's fake news. Why ain't nobody going at the energy I get from saying fake news? Nobody's going at him for saying it's fake news.
Yo, brother, people go at Blue every day. Read the comment section.
No, I'm talking, people go at the Blue when he talk about Devin Haney and Tank.
Nah, whatever Blue say.
I'm talking about Blue telling everybody it's fake news. The same way I'm saying it's fake news. Why he not getting bashed like how I get bashed?
I don't think you read all the comment sections, brother. Blue catch it every day. I just defended Blue earlier this week.
But see, I ain't really want to say the nigga name. Champside was the one that disrespected me, bro. Champside disrespected me. Only thing I told, I never disrespect Champside. All I said it was fake news. He started calling me all type of names.
Oh, that was
I
you?
Never disrespected the man.
Chat? That was you he was talking to in the chat? I was in the gym. I heard it.
Yes, that was me he was talking to in the chat. Disrespect
all right, okay,
me
when
for
he
no
said,
reason. Only thing I said it was fake.
Okay, well, with respect, because that's my brother, respectfully, everything ain't going to be on Google. But his point was, it was from Tank's burner account, and there was people in there that are in the industry, and all he did was report it.
Yeah, I understand that, but if I'm telling you it's fake, and it ain't on Google, it ain't on a Shade Room. Come on, bro, you know the Shade Room. Shade Cheese.
Nah, I don't. The Shade Room has reported some shady shit too.
It ain't TMZ, Instagram, TMZ, Twitter. If they don't got none of that shit, it's not real, bro.
All these people have gotten stuff wrong, and there's been things that's happening to complete rock stars that they've never said anything about.
Yeah, but when it comes to Tank, bro, he can't slip by. They catching him the minute he do something, they on his heels.
You could say that about anybody.
There's mad when it comes to certain people, you see what they do, right?
would you agree that there's things that happen in the entertainment industry that people miss?
Yes, it is. There's a lot of things that happen in
Okay,
entertainment.
you know, I know a rapper that had an accident and somebody died. It never made the news. And I'm not going to say nothing that happened in the 90s, but y'all would never know. But I know, because I know him. I know personally someone died.
All right, was that rapper named like, was that rapper?
Yes.
Rapper you talking about? Was his name in controversial bullshit
brother,
how Tank's name was?
Brother, yes. Yes. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. Yes. Absolutely. It just never made the news. Shit happens every day. NFL players, basketball players, they got children all over the country, all over the world.
But
write a check and they just shut up about it.
All right, but when the time when you said it happened, social media was it at its peak?
Brother, it don't matter, brother. It don't matter. None of that matters. You got to pay to play. Shit won't leak out. If you got bread, shit won't leak out. Shit will not leak out. That's my point, brother. That's what I'm saying. And Tank is not the rock star that I'm not saying that people put him out. People think he's the end all in boxing. He's not. And as a matter of fact, if this is true, all people are doing is looking at this and saying, oh, here this nigga go again. It's not even big news at this point. A car accident, oh, here he go again. If it's true. But my point is this. If it's true, why is he smacking up cars? If it's not true, why is this shit, what is going on here? You need to do this. How big of a rock star is he that he feels he needs to fake a car accident to promote a fight? I thought he was a rock star. You feel me?
You right about that. You absolutely right about that. You shouldn't have to fake a car accident to promote a fight.
Right. So I wouldn't put that on him because he's popular. So why is he doing this? There's something wrong with this kid. There's something wrong with this kid. I've been saying it. That's why I played that clip. He said he wants to leave the sport and get therapy. And all I say to his fans is, y'all better leave this little dude alone. Because I see it coming. I see it coming. Something going to happen to this dude for real. He need to retire and be with his babies. That's what he need to do. Now he's allegedly smacking up cars again. But if he's a rock star, why he need to fake an accident? Yeah, so now his burner account is saying that this happened. TMZ ain't reporting on it. Google ain't reporting on it. And I'm telling you that maybe the powers that be said, yo, look, man, don't report on this. How about this? You know, Arturo Gatti's son, it was revealed that he didn't die. Matter of fact, he died. Arturo Gatti's son died. It was just revealed that he was choked. You know about that?
Nah, I know about that.
Okay, I rest my case, brother. I know about it. So now they're saying, hey, man, his father went the same way. What's up with his mom's? And I think he died in Mexico. And his mother is some sort of Latina. So Arturo, they said, when he hung himself, they said, you can't hang yourself laying down or some shit. You can't choke yourself like that. Now, Arturo Gatti's son, who was boxing, his son is dead. Then they found out, hey, man, he died from a choking. It wasn't a self-inflicted choke either. Why is that not on the news? Why is that not on TMZ? Arturo Gatti's a legend. You see what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Now, I didn't do a video on it yet because I like to survey the area. I want to see who else is talking about it. I don't have to be first with the news. I just want to make sure I'm closest to correct. And this shit here with Tank, I don't know. So I'm just asking. That's the purpose of the live. I'm asking. And as it looks right now, he got 2 losses on his record to vehicles.
Right.
Now, he can't troll me with this because this is stupid either way. If it didn't happen, this is a bitch move.
Yeah, that is a dumb way to, like, if they saying that's what he using to promote his fight, that is a dumb way to do it.
He should promote his fight by running up on Eastside Cruz like how he ran up on Devin. Do that. Do that. Run up on fucking Isak when he's eating at some sort of fucking restaurant. Do that. Start talking shit to him. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. Do that. These dudes be super respectful for everything that's not black. Super respectful. Fuck Tank Davis. Stormy came into the building first, then we're gonna go to Insane, then we're going to Steve Elder Mac. Stormy, salute, brother.
I'm a hop off.
All right, Buddha.
Cause I gotta take care of myself.
All right, have a good day, brother.
Before I hop off, I want to say the champ side, bro. No disrespect to you, champ side. We got off on a bad foot. I just was Googling it, so when I Google stuff, I don't see it. I just call it fake. So I don't want to, cause me and him was going at it heavy, and I know he blocked me and all that. I just put it out there. No disrespect to you, champ side, cause I fucks with the boxing community, and I like going to channels, and I'm not scared to click the link.
No doubt. Well, you know, when you go,
Drew, can he stay?
Hold on,
Drew, can he stay?
Hold on, Insane. Well, you know, if you're blocked, you know, I don't know. Maybe I'll holler at him if I can.
Drew, I was the one that blocked him.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
I won't do it.
Block you, but you know what you could do? You could I don't know, hit him with like a $2 super chat and explain it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna hit him up, man. Cause I fucks with the boxing community, man. No doubt. You know, sometimes
I'm gonna holler at y'all. I'm gonna stay on the live, watch from far, but
no doubt.
You know what I mean,
no doubt. But when I talk about Shakur, I'm gonna have you pull up.
All right,
brother. Peace. Go ahead, Stormy.
Yo, salute. Can y'all hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good morning, Stormy.
Yeah, good morning. I'm driving. That's why I'm kind of like, I'm not stationary. So, yeah, listen, man. This is what I wanted to say about the Tank and the fake news and everything like this. I'm going to pose a couple of hypotheticals, and after I complete them, I want you to give me your answers, yay or nay, to these hypotheticals. But they're not really hypotheticals. Tank Davis is a habitual fuck up, okay? Yep. And he is a guy that has been making the wrong moves ever since he so-called got away from Floyd, right? And he has continuously found himself outside of the ring of boxing with more sensationalism than anything that he has produced in his 30-fight career in the ring, right? Now, also, the rap sheet that's growing on Tank Davis maybe suggests that his thing is more on the opposite side of lawfulness than righteousness, huh? So when we put this all together for habitual fuck up, pardon my language, because I know it's your show and everything, but I'm just emphasizing the passion behind knowing when someone is doing wrong and there is no mentorship that he will acknowledge. Huh? So with all of that being said and done, did I lie? Yeah. Is that fake news?
Not at all.
No, the hell it's not. No, the hell it's not. So why are these young men out here gravitating towards someone on the path of wrongdoing and ready to truly crash out in life? Is this what you want for yourselves? Do you see bars in your future or a pine box? Think about it and think again. Because if you do not, what will happen to you is happening to him, only is happening before you, and you do not have the wisdom to look at the fact that someone who is crashing out and it's not for you, you are more engaged with the activity and the circumstances and find bemusement behind it, but you are not challenging yourself to elevate and be better than it. You are a hopeless crock. And this is the reason that you are truly Generation Z. Z is the final letter in the alphabet, we have been taught. Huh?
That's right.
After that, there is no other.
That's right.
And after you all, there will be no more. That's final.
So,
Now, what position will you take? Stop worrying about whether or not it's fake news and understand that this is someone to not follow.
right.
When I was a small boy, my parents would say, and many of those who are of a certain age and were raised a certain way in a household, you would find if someone's doing something improper, but they were your so-called friends or acquaintances, your parents would say, well, if Johnny jumped off a mountain, you're going to follow him off the mountain? And they would want you to answer that question.
Yep.
They would want you to answer that question because when you do give your answer, you have taken things into your own hands and have made your own decision. Unforced. There is no excuse. There is no no. Yes or no? Are you going over the cliff too?
That's right.
You see, some of y'all get so embarrassed because someone is critiquing, someone is showing you that you're wrong, that you're thinking less and your actions are foolish, and you resent that. That's ignorance. Look the word up in the dictionary. Do you understand, speaking of dictionary, that the Nation of Islam, one of the first actions that they would tell the incarcerated was to read the dictionary from cover to cover and write each and every word and its meaning down and understand that vocabulary, words are powerful. And when the mind subjugates itself to be able to interpret so that you can express and articulate, that means there's brain activity going on. Then you can hold conversations with men of stature or men of lowliness and anything in between. So if you haven't practiced anything other than flipping on YouTube to see the latest on Tank Davis, Keyshawn Davis, Shitty Cuz, and the rest of the likes, then you are already amongst the ignorant. You might as well cast yourself off of that mountain that parents used to ask, do you want to follow Johnny over the cliff? Because you're already at the bottom. And the only way up is to learn, to take in, to decipher, to break down, to study for self-approval and self-elevation. I grow weary listening to this bullshit every freaking day. And it's not that I look to tune into it. We're surrounded by it. But there's very few who are willing to take you to task and tell you what you are. Subhuman. There are animals in God's creation who have better objectivity and thought process than many of you. Many. Because you're on an animalistic level of relating. But you're supposed to be human. And according to God's word, he who has dominion over all. You don't even have dominion over your damn selves. Get your minds right and elevate yourselves and stop projecting, receiving, appreciating, enacting ignorance. Those are my words.
If you are offended It's because you didn't have a daddy around to tell you exactly what Stormy just said. That's why that's not registering. That's why your heart is racing and you're tearing up and your bottom lip is quivering and you're upset. And guys like Tired Ass Cowboy Fan, he literally named his YouTube channel Tired Ass Cowboy Fans, like it's a flex. Young man, you want to come up here to the panel and talk? I just added you on Pep Talk. You called me Blue Blood 2.0. Nah, Blue is in the class by himself. But that's my brother, though. He motivates me, and I motivate him. You see my brother got in shape, right? That's right. So Tired Ass Cowboy Fan, you want to get on the panel and try and justify Tank? I just have questions. Ain't nobody going to attack you like how you attacked me. It was disrespectful. You see, I ain't block you. I told everyone not to block you. You want to come up here and talk amongst men? You want to have I challenge you to do that. Can you do that? Because I didn't block you. Hen Dog, I see you backstage. It says device not connected. I don't know what's going on. Insane, you up, brother? Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, brother.
All right, perfect. Good morning, everybody on the chat. My brother Stephen L. the Mizak with all the white girls in the back. This is my whole thing. Did dude just really come up here and tell on Champ's side? Did he really try to tell on that man? Like,
I know what he was saying. I was listening the other day. I know what he was talking about. I know that was him. I was in the gym and I heard Champ's side go at somebody, and it turns out it was him. But you know,
okay. What am I understanding? And it's no disrespect to you, Drew. That dude came up here telling on another man to another man. I don't know what was supposed to. I don't know what that was supposed to do. I don't know if that was supposed to like. I don't know what he was coming at with that one, but it is what it is. Dudes is rats anyway. Now another thing I want to say about Tank Davis, if this is true, then it's true. Once it's on the net, we can start talking about it. Nobody on this panel generated that post about that man getting into a car accident. So once it's on the net, it's free game. Second of all, if it is true, Tank need to get himself together, bro. Before destruction comes warning. If you know, you know. The thing is, if one of his fans made this post about him, you're sick. Whoever made this post about this man is sick. You're wishing this upon this man, bro. You don't play with nobody life like that, homie. You don't play like that. There's certain ways to play and then there's certain ways not to. You don't play with a man's life. That's what you don't do. What if his mother woke up and seen that? You know what I'm saying? His family members woke up and seen it and then they went into cardiac arrest or had something going on with them, not knowing if it's true or not. You don't play with nobody life like that, bro. And if it's Tank Davis who did it, which I don't think that he had played with his life like that. I don't think it's that serious. If he did it, bro, you need some help, homie, because that's not cool. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to be an adult in the room. And you know what I'm saying, to tell him, hey, homie, that's not cool. Or whoever did that, that's not cool. Do Tank Davis got a lot of problems going on? Yeah, but a lot of us do too. You know what I'm saying? We all make mistakes. We all done been young before. We done all had some type of money before that done got us outside ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We done already, you know what I'm saying? We done did that before as a human beings, right? But what that young man need to do is that young man need to get under some real guidance, somebody to guide him through life, because the rate he's going now, something like this can happen to him. What already has happened to him when he hit that young pregnant lady and then he got on her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when people are catering to this guy because they like him, because they like the way he looked, they like his braids, they like the way his fight, they want him over everybody, homie. Take the fan out of it, bro, and look at the human being. The human being is crying out for help. You know what I'm saying? If you can't identify it, then you will look over it because he got a couple knockouts, because he did this and did that. That young man needs some help, homie. And you know, I'm not here to bash dude or whatever, homie. As another black brother, homie, I'm telling you, young Tank, get you some help, homie. These fans, these fake fans, and I call them all fake, because as soon as you lose, they gonna get on. 75% of them gonna get on. By the end of your career, you probably had 2% of fans left, homie. Look what they did to Wilder. They was in love with Wilder until the debacle happened with Fury. They shook on him. Now they make posts about him. They talk about the man bad like they just wasn't his fan. These dudes don't love you, homie. You just here for the meantime until the next dude come along that they like. Soon as you lose, they're gone. They don't care about you. And I think he got some type of, I think he knows somewhat. That's why he disses him and tell him to shut up and talk to him the way he talked to him, because he know you're not going to be around for the long haul. If something bad happens, you're not going to be here. You get what I'm saying? But that's the fair weather fans that you deal with, dealing in the Tank Davis circle. I'm about to end it right here. Brother to brother, young Tank Davis, I'm telling all boxing out of it. I don't care about none of that, homie. Brother to brother, you heading in 3 directions. Either you're gonna give it to God, Abdul Wahid, I believe your name is. I think you go by Allah. You can give it to him. Allah gonna take you from here, or you gonna be in the penitentiary for the rest of your life, homie, with nothing. And all them fake fans that done moved on.
Talk about it.
That's all I gotta say, though. I land that right there.
No doubt, good brother. I appreciate that, man. That's real shit. There's some people that want what's best for you, and if you don't want what's best for yourself, then why should I care? Steve Elder Mizak, what's good, brother? Steve, you there? Let me tell you how, I guess he'll come back. Let me tell you how crazy things are. Some dude came backstage with Hen Dog's name, Hen Dog in the chat, like that's not me. And then the person left. You see, this is why I tell people turn their camera on, you feel me? Because we got weirdos like that. Now, let me tell you where I'm at with Tank Davis. I'm at a point now where whatever happens, happens. That's where I'm at with this. Whatever happens, happens, because he's grown. In fact, I believe Tank is the oldest out the bunch. He's in his mid-30s. Devin younger than him, Shakur, Keyshawn, they're all younger than him. He should be, true or false, Tank Davis should be the standard. Tank Davis is supposed to be the standard. He's supposed to be the guy with the list. He's supposed to say, I want to do this, and that. And everyone's supposed to be chasing Tank. But no, we're in a bizarro world where these kids today take things that are horrible or partially mediocre and they replace it and accept it as excellence. And this is the direct result of everybody gets a house, which created the housing, the real estate collapse in the mid-2000s. This is No Child Left Behind. And you're promoting idiots that didn't work as hard as everyone else that did. You didn't get the kids who may have needed special ed. And I'm not talking bad about anyone that has special education. That just means you learned a little slower than everyone else. That don't mean that you're not as good as everyone else. This is the direct result of everybody gets a trophy just for participating, AKA franchise statuses, interim belts, things like that are used to pacify people. Okay, listen, everyone is not equal. Let's talk about that. You know what? I'm not even going to have to talk about that. We know it's a fact. Not everyone runs as fast. Not everyone could bench press as more. Not everyone could do the same amount of push-ups. People are different. That's why Kobe was Kobe and everyone else was everyone else. That's why Jordan was Jordan and everyone else was everyone else. They might have been good in their own right, but they weren't Jordan. They weren't Kobe. Not everybody could dunk a basketball. I've seen from some 6'9" bums on the court. It's like, yo, why are you tall? You can't even dunk. What the fuck? This is what I'm talking about. So what are your standards? If Tank Davis is the standard, we're in trouble. Because look at this. Did he have a car accident? Then why did he have a car accident? Is it fake news? Okay, we can go with that. Why the fuck is it fake news? Is he trying to sell a fight? Well, why is he trying to promote a fight? I thought he was already, and salute to you, Stormy, thank you. I thought he was already the rock star. So that's why I'm asking Tank Davis fans, pull up, let me know what you think it is. Because I have questions. Because I don't know if this is real or fake. But this is bad that it's coming out now. If he did have a car accident and it was last year, what the hell is he smacking up cars for? If it's bullshit, why is he lying about it? This is not things that men do. These are not things that men do, especially rock stars like Tank. I want these Tank Davis fans to pull up and tell me that I'm bullying him and I'm talking about, hey, man, young man, what's your name? Tired ass Cowboys fan. You should change your name to tired ass coward fan. You're a coward, dude. You came in here firing shots. What, you thought I was going to get to screaming and cussing and cuss you out? I don't need to. Dude, you're a Tank fan. You're already cursed. Why would I curse you out? You're already cursed. Look at this kid. He's falling apart. And your last resort is to go to channels that you don't really mess with. Well, you mess with me, but you never said anything till today. You tried to insult me by calling me Blue Blood. Do y'all know Blue Blood's a millionaire? Okay, all right. And y'all, if you don't like Blue, you damn sure go there every day to talk about, oh, he clickbaiting and he's this and he's that. To call me Blue Blood, that's actually an honor. I appreciate that. I wish I made the bread that he makes on YouTube alone, amongst other things. He got other endeavors. He's about to host something over there in Atlantic City. And they contacted him to do that. This brother's moving and shaking. So please, I appreciate calling me Blue Blood Jr. Blue Blood's the mother effing man. You are tired ass Cowboy fan running around here doing quality control and doing PR for a Tank Davis, for you doing it for Tank Davis, and he don't even fuck with you. When Coach Cal said, let him know that you love him, support him, does Cal know that he cussed out all the people that support him? He cussed out KO. I saw some other dudes say, yo, man, Tank, the game is so lame without you on Twitter. You know what his response to that dude was? F you. That's what his response was. Bill will pull up on me. Y'all saw Deontay pull up on me. The Van Houters are right here in my chat. But you don't know things about that because you mess with a guy that don't mess with y'all. How many times was Tank on the panel at the Rise Podcast? As a matter of fact, tired ass Cowboys fan, the Rise Podcast invited BFTB on their panel. The Rise Podcast dropped the link so that Blue Blood can talk to Tank directly. And where were you? Where were you? You was out here sick and duck. That's what you was doing, and you're a coward because I invited you up here to give me the smoke. But in return, I have questions for you. You could talk about me. You could talk about me being a hater and calling me Blue Blood, which isn't even a flex. But I want you to state your case, and then I want to ask you some questions. But you're a child. You're incapable. And I still didn't block you. So if you're on my other channel, let me know you're there, and I'll let you pull up and we could talk. I'll let you curse me out and do this and do that. But once you get that out your system like a adolescent, you're done screaming and hollering and crying about things. Are you ready to have an adult conversation? Because I have questions about Tank. I can justify my position on this little dude. Can you? Are you going to justify him hating himself? Are you going to justify him being a fake? You're going to justify him being a fake Muslim? What happened to that? You're going to justify him co-signing a racist and Ryan Garcia? You want to talk about that? See, this is why you didn't click the link. I ain't got to scream and holler with you. You can't insult me. There's nothing you can do that you can't insult me, bro. And you tried in the chat, which you thought I was going to engage with you and cuss you out. I don't need to do that. I didn't even block you. I wanted to smoke this morning, young man. When it comes to Tank and any fans, I don't care what kind of degree you have. You can have a doctorate. I don't care. I know what I know about this dude. My opinion's based off the facts. Anything you say, I'll keep it so simple. You could get on here and talk about the sun, the moon, the stars. You could think you're a master at word salad like KO. He thinks he's a master at word salad. He thinks he is. But he'll come up here and lose, especially if you're talking about Tank. There's nothing you can do to defend this nonsense. This is nonsense. This is nonsense. He's supposed to be the one with Devin's list and saying, these are the guys that are here. I'm going to take care of all of it. Because when I talk to Tank fans, you know what I hear? Why Tank got to do everything? They should all fight each other. and then Tank fight the winner. Now, let me ask y'all a question. You ever heard Devin say that? Uh-oh. No. Devin said, here's the list. Here's who I want to fight. And if I can't get him, I'm going to get him. If I can't get him, I'm going to get him. If I can't get him, I'm going to get him. You never heard Devin say, why don't they fight each other? And you never heard his fans say, why Devin got to do everything? Why can't they fight each other and fight Devin? And guess what? Devin is actually in the position where he could say that if he wanted to. Why? Because everybody got his virtual dick in their mouth. Devin this, Devin that. I want Devin next. I want Devin next. Okay, if you on the list, it's easy work. Oh, well, why can't we have a catch weight? Why don't he go up to 54? Why can't he come back down to 35? Why can't he come to 26? And then you call him a weight bully. All of you dudes are clowns, bro. That list put all of you on blast. There's no getting around this, bro. There is no getting around this. You could troll and go to blocks in LA and talk about, hey man, you know, Debo Dev, I got bricks and all right, dude, did Keyshawn try and get, oh my God, yo, listen. Don't talk to me about Keyshawn Davis ever again. I'm dedicating an entire live about it, but I'm letting y'all know right ahead of time. I officially do not fuck with that little kid. I don't. It's bad enough he lied to my face with the camera on. In real time. I never caught a fighter in real time lying to me so fast in my life, bro. And Teofimo was in the house. And just when I was about to get him, 2 separate times security stepped in. Y'all saw it. I was about to get him. Then I had Eddie Hearn lie to me. And then I had Keyshawn lie to me, and I wasn't even looking for that. And I was actually giving the kid credit. I told him, I said, I need you to be great, King. He said, yes, sir. I said, no, seriously. I need you to do better, King. You good? Yes, sir. And then I put the camera up. And the nigga lied to me. Active Squad, y'all got something for their ass. Let me read this super chat. Dez215, salute to you in that super chat. He says, something happened. That picture of him is from FaceTime screenshot. You can't tell because you see his manager in the top left corner. Really? So something happened. Now watch this. If the car accident did happen and it was last year, it didn't make TMZ last year. It didn't make Google last year. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's a bunch of things happening with entertainers and athletes that you'll never know. Money talks. Bunny shit takes a hop. You know how many car accident stars get into? Yo, watch this. Y'all remember a baseball player played for the Yankees? I know Thomas. You remember Jim Leyritz? Y'all remember Jim Leyritz? He was on the championship Yankees. Oh, I'm from the Bronx. You know how the Yankees. The Yankees. That's how they call them out. Oh, the Yankees. The Yankees. Y'all remember Jim Leyritz? He used to be on a 4 train with a cowboy hat. Y'all remember the cowboy? Thomas, you remember the car accident he was involved in? You remember that? Man, they buried that shit so deep. Do y'all know about that car accident? Google it. Drunk driving, and he caused the death of 2 people, a mother and a daughter. That wasn't plastered all over the news. And he's a championship winner. He's an old catcher from the Yankees. From the 90s. Championship Yankees. Matter of fact, he had a home run that saved the game. Well, just look it up. I'm not making it up. He crashed his shit up, and I think he killed a mother and a daughter. I think somebody died. Somebody died. I don't remember, and this was before the internet, y'all. I don't remember Sports Radio 66 WFAN, The Fan. In New York, I don't recall them talking about it. I don't recall ESPN talking about it. I don't recall that shit making the news. But it was in the news, but it wasn't in the news. Yeah, Thomas, I think it was a mother and daughter. And somebody died, if not both of them. But that shit went away. It went away. So if he's trolling, why is he trolling? But if we're going to go with, oh, it happened, but it was last year before the Lamont Roach fight, we can go with that. Why we didn't know about it then? And why is it on his burner account now? So either or, I have questions. So when I have a young glazer named Tired Cowboy Fan, tired, let me be clear, tired ass Cowboy fan, let me see something. And you're still in my chat, bro. I see you. You're still in my chat listening. Let me know if you want to come talk to me. You're not blocked. I want you to explain this. You done got all the insults out there. I'm crying. Yeah, I'm upset. Wah. You want to talk about Tank? Because when I talk boxing, you never hear. When I talk about fight of the year, last week, 3 months in, right? Sunday, when I saw my fight of the year, I ain't see you. I ain't see you. When I talk about cheating in boxing, I don't see you. When I talk about the Reynoso gym, I don't see you. When I talk about racist Ryan, I don't see you. When I talk to you about Isaac Cruz and how happy I am for his story and Andy Ruiz's story, those guys got some really good stories. They were almost done with boxing. Really good stories. I don't see you. But I touch a nerve. Like how you like having your prostate nerve stimulated because you can't finish without that being done. Yeah, shots fired. You want to pull up now? Because now I done called you gay. You want to pull up now? Do you? Now I'm insulting you personally. Now I call you gay. Because you know what's gay? If this is made up, that's gay, man. Because women do shit like this. You are Tank Davis. You are the story. Why you got to do that? If this happened last year, and that's another thing. There were people politicking in that thread, from what I understand. They were in there politicking. Now watch this. If it's fake news, why don't Tank just come out and say, hey, man, that ain't happened? That's bullshit. Why ain't you say that? So did he do it? Did he have an accident? Is it fake? Or what is he doing? Because I know he's not doing this to promote a fight. He's Tank Davis. All you got to do is say, I'm fighting Isaac Cruz. That's what y'all running with, right? He's fighting Isaac Cruz. This is how I know Cal and Kenny are not on the same page as Tank. He told his fans, hey, man, go let Tank know you love him. And we're coming back. And I'm saying, well, what happened with that court case? Maybe they're going to beat it. Maybe they beat it already and we don't know. See what I'm talking about? They're talking about the next fight. I said, well, so what happened with the court case? Did he beat it? I don't know. But wait a minute. Kenny, Cal, you don't know what happens when his fans holler at him, you know, on social media? You don't know what happens? He cusses them out. You didn't know that? Nobody's on the same page. But hey, tired-ass Cowboy fans, did you listen to Kenny and Cal? You see, tired-ass Cowboy fan, I didn't even cuss you out. But Tank don't like you, and you're on my channel defending him, trying to insult me. I'm trying to show you love. See how that works? Tay-Tay, good morning. You see how that works, tired-ass Cowboy fan? See how that works? You hating on me. I'm showing you love. I'm trying to give you the platform so you can come, and after you get all the cussing out, insulting me, or whatever you want to say, let's stick to the facts. Tell me what this is. That's what I'm asking. Tell me what this is. Some people saying it's fake. Some people say his burner account says it's real. Some people said it happened last year. Some people don't know when it's happened. I just want to know what the fuck going on. And that's why I got the 140 zoomed in, because all I wanted to know was how was he going to 140 when his fanatics said that 140 was too big. He's going to 140. Guess what? Devin was at 140. Yeah, I'll go with that shit. Devin was at 140. He beat up Regis Prograis. Who called out Tank? So you can go to 140 to fight a guy you beat already with one hand, but you couldn't go to 140 to face Devin? Why? He was at 35 and he done ran through there and became undisputed. You Tank fans are so damn silly. Y'all are so silly. But y'all are easy like horse. Y'all are old school whores, like hookers at the point. Y'all remember Hunts Point in the Bronx? If you know, you know. Oh my God, in the 90s, you couldn't walk, you couldn't drive through there. There'd be 30 bitches on the corner with their ass out, coked up, 2 degrees outside. Come here, daddy, let me blow you. That's y'all for this dude. And guess what? Just like Tank, I'm like, yo, get away from my car. And I'm speeding down the block, trying to get to the Bruckner. Yo, get away from me. What the hell? What's going on here? 2 degrees outside. And y'all out here in a bathing suit and a fur coat. I know you cold. So John says Devin went to 140, but dehydrated 25 pounds the next day. What is your point? What is your point? Main Biker, he says, you don't understand. You're not yellow with with monkey tax. Yeah. Delano, what up, man? Where you been? Where you been? So John, from a burner account, says, oh, you retracted your statement. Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Why'd you do that? Stand on it. Stand on it. You retracted your statement. Why? Thomas said I used to go to the Wedge. Nah, I went to Harry's Triangle. I used to go to Harry's Triangle. What was you trying to say, John? There's 2 ways I could take that statement. Because all I see with Devin is that he displayed a insane amount of discipline. Because my question is, how many times has Devin Haney missed weight? 0. And that's all you got to do is make weight. Yeah, Thomas, the wedge haul was disgusting. There was nothing but 5 and 6s with scars and stitches in there. It's like, what the fuck? Bitch got bitches in there with looking like a Vietnam vet. What the fuck is that a bullet wound? What the fuck? Get away from me. A bullet wound and teeth missing. Like, what the fuck? Get out of here. Get out of here. I used to go to Harry's on the corner. They used to drag race up the block. Exactly, Dion. I mean, people can't. Bro, I let him talk, bro. I let them talk, bro. I let them talk, bro. I let them talk. I let them talk. Dude said, I'm pulling it up again, bro. Dude said, Devin went to 140 but dehydrated 25 pounds the next day. That would have meant he was 115 pounds on fight night. What are we doing? That's why he retracted that shit. T-Hunt, what up, man? What are we talking about? Dion, I was just letting that rock. I wanted him to respond, but that's why I went to the other page and I'm like, yo, why he retract the statement? He knows why. 25 pounds, he would weight bully. Every time I turn around, Shakur, the first thing he said when he saw Ryan face to face, oh, I thought you was bigger than that. Why are you worried about weight? Because he was on a radio show and basically said, weight don't matter. It's his skill set. I said, okay, well, I agree. But why are you always worried about weight? You fighting Conor Benn, then Conor Benn's too big, but then you could fight. What's going on, man? But Devin's the weight bully. Got it. I got it. Man, that list got all these niggas jumping out of windows. But I'm gonna tell you something, man. I'm gonna share something with y'all, and I need y'all to pay attention. Shout out to John. You pulled out your calculator and said, "Oh, whoa!" But too late, brother. We saw it. Let me explain something to y'all. That list is the call out. Big Joe Townsend, salute. And the fact that your favorite fighter is not responding tells me everything I need to know about your favorite fighter. The funny part is, being that this atmosphere is so it's so feminine, y'all have public perception on your side. Y'all literally think like women. And I say this all the time, but it bears repeating. Go try and tell a woman or a young girl that her favorite R&B singer is not the greatest on the mic. She might cut you. She might argue you down. That's what it's like having a conversation about these guys' favorite fighter. I don't care if you got Isak Cruz over everybody. I don't care if you got Shakur over everybody, Keyshawn over everybody, Ryan over everybody. What is Drew gonna say? Prove it. And then there's the discrepancy. That's all. Everybody could beat everybody. All I ever said was, oh, prove it. Then all of a sudden, I'm all kinds of bitch ass niggas. I'm all kinds of, oh, you hate Shakur, oh, you hate Keyshawn, oh, you hate Tank. You sound like a girl. I literally did this in junior high school. I'd be like, yo, you want me to piss Kiana off? Watch this. Hey, Kiana. Ralph Tresvant is gay. Next thing you know, she's chasing you through the damn schoolyard. Don't be talking about my baby. First of all, we're in junior high school. If Ralph didn't know you and you was his baby and he was putting it on you, he's a pedo. That's number one. Number two, he don't know you. But here you are chasing me through the goddamn schoolyard, foaming at the mouth because I said something. That's y'all niggas with these fighters. Blade Brown, in that Cash App, salute to you, man. Much love and appreciation, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Thank you. This is fucking ponderous, man. You guys are ponderous. It's crazy. TC the Crisis, he said, in fact, there is no legit reason to hate on Devin as a real boxing fan. So those that do never make sense. Hey, bro, it's like I always say, it's like non-alcoholic beer. It doesn't make sense. Okay, so here comes John. Let's see what John says. Rehydrated, I meant. Rehydrating 25 pounds in 24 hours isn't normal. Where's the fair playing field? Devin needs to fight Canelo if he wants to come to the ring at 165. John, do you want to click the link so you could defend yourself properly? Andrew 100, salute. Would you want to click the link so we can have a conversation? Because I have a response for you. I know you just made your channel last year, but I'm open to having a conversation. Would you like to join the panel so we can have a conversation? Because I have a response for you. I really do. No, you don't want to. Okay, so I'll talk to you from here. What's more important, making weight or rehydrating? John, I'm talking to John. No, I'm not doing a poll. You don't tell me what to do here. I gave you space and opportunity to talk to me directly. You want to keep it in the chat, so let's keep it in the chat. So I'm asking you directly, what's more important, making the weight or rehydrating the next day? What's more important? That's not what I asked you, because it is a fair playing field. You make the weight. You made the weight. Did Devin cheat? You said a fair playing field. Did Devin cheat? And while you're at it, John, Tell me what was Regis Prograis' weight on fight night. Tell me. Because it wasn't 140. Come on, Johnny boy. It wasn't 140. So Devin rehydrated 25 pounds. So you're saying he was 165. All right, let's go with that. What was Regis Prograis' weight on fight night? I'm waiting on you. You can Google it. Go ahead. Yeah, Duke, don't give it to him. Don't give it to him. John, you should have Googled this before you engaged with me. Now you're not typing fast enough. You said a fair playing field. Fair. Let's highlight that. You said a fair playing field. No, that's not what I asked you. You gave a number with Devin. You see what I mean about these Devin Haney haters? You gave a number with Devin. But I asked you about Regis's number. Do you know it? Do you know it? Okay, I'm going to take it you don't know it because you just said it already. Okay, so let me ask you a question. How many times has Devin Haney missed weight, John? Since you don't want to click the link. I'm glad you said that. How is Devin, 135-pounder, coming in higher than a real 140-pounder? How is Devin at 135 draining himself, making weight, and still competing at 135, draining himself? How? Is that him cheating or is that him showing discipline? What is the rule on rehydrating, John? What is the rule on rehydrating, John? See, you're new here. I covered all of this in real time. Tell me where in the rules does it state that you can't rehydrate past a certain number? Where is that in the rule? Where is that in the rule? Now, John, you're typing, but you don't want to come up here and have a conversation. You're saying a lot by not saying anything. You said, teach me how to gain 25 pounds in 24 hours. What are you trying to say? Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. Just say it. You're calling Devin a cheater, aren't you? Main Biker says, John, you know a big fighter can end up weight drained, right? Yeah, absolutely. He knows that. But he's on here trying to call Devin a cheater. Say what it is, John. Say what it is. Because notice, I'm on here talking about Tank and how he's just out of his mind. But we could talk about Devin. You said Devin needs to fight Canelo. Dude, answer my question. Answer my question. Because fuck around, Devin go in there and beat Canelo, then you're going to say he's on drugs. What are you trying to say about Devin, bro? You trying to call him a cheater? Say what it is. Now, mind you, he's accusing Devin of cheating, but he wants Devin to go up in weight to fight what? A cheater. Uh-oh. John? John? Hello, John? 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 Johnny boy? John, wait a minute. Are you black? Are you black? Hold on. I'm on your page right now. This is you. Yeah, you're black. That's you with your beautiful children. You're black. Okay, John, this is about to get real bad for you. This is why you won't click the link. I just came from your page. Beautiful family. All right, John, you want Devin Haney to go to 168 to fight a cheater? Because you know Canelo's a cheater. He was caught, tried, convicted. John. See, this is why he didn't want to come talk to me, bro. You see that? He wants to talk about Devin being too big and he need to go to 168. But he's not going to give Devin credit for fighting at 135, draining himself, but still competing and wanting to fight the best. And being that nobody that they want to root for that's anti-Devin competed, with the exception of George Kambosos and Lomachenko, two white guys, and he ended up being undisputed. That's the first part that made him mad. Goes to 140, fights Regis Prograis, dominates him. And now John is in here being a coward, saying he was still too big for 140. Okay, John, your thoughts when he went up to 147 and was supposed to die versus Brian Norman Jr. What happened there, John? What, that's not big enough? Okay, fine, let's go with that. He said, you know what? Nobody wants no smoke off this list. So after I got this belt now, F it. May as well go on and fight Xander Zayas at 54. Because people were just saying, no, he's still too big. Go to 54. And now we have John saying he needs to go all the way to 68. Now, that's not far-fetched. Why? We just watched Bud. 140, 147, leapfrog. Well, he did 54. Had a little trouble there. But then leapfrog 60, went to 68 and dominated Canelo. Now watch this. If Devin did the same thing, y'all would still have a problem. John, why are you not typing? I'm talking to you, brother. And I use my quote marks for that. What's going on, John? I asked you if you want to come up here. What? You just found my channel? This is the Strong House, baby. You're new here. I'm not new to this. I'm not new to this sport. John, you remember, do I have to get the soundbite from, remember Commando? John, I'll be waiting, John. John. I'm looking for John Connor. Terminator. John. What you doing, John? Now you can't type? Look, you just want to see Devin lose. Just say that, bro. You still here? What are you Googling? Yeah, Thomas, that's what I was doing. I was actually mocking. Yeah, that's a good question. John, how old are you, John? When did you start watching boxing? Come on. Come on, John.
Uh-oh, he bit the bait.
Come on, John. John. Oh, Mr. Shelton, don't give him any gems because I'm about to put him through the ringer. I love it when cats come through here and start talking about weight. That's how I know they don't know the sport. But I have a black man, I'm assuming, because I just went to his channel, and I'm not trying to disrespect him. If that's his, he says family at the water park, he got 2 babies. I'm not trolling or nothing. I just want to make sure that was him. And it's worse when you're a black man. And you're telling me that Devin's too big and he needs to go up to fight Canelo specifically. You could have said anybody else at 68. You said Canelo, but he's too big and you're insinuating that Devin is cheating, but you want him to go up to 168 and fight a cheater. Black man. John, where you at? I know you here. What are you're sweating? You got sweat beads on your forehead? I thought we were talking. I offered you the link. You don't want to talk to me now? Exactly, Mr. Shelton. John, what happened to Devin having pillow fists? PTSD. Runner. You're saying he cheats. You're saying, how could he rehydrate 25, 24 pounds? Rehydrate. You said dehydrate at first. Then you meant rehydrate. So let's go with that. You're saying, how could he do that? Easy. But you're accusing Devin of cheating. You must have enjoyed that Ron Garcia fight. You know that was coming. See, this is why John ain't clicked the list now. Because it gets to the point where now I start questioning your blackness, John. Are those your kids? Those your babies? Maybe you needed to come here so I can give you a lesson on what it is to be black. Because the Mexican fans don't want Canelo to do shit where it puts him in harm's way. They're just good enough saying, hey, he beats everybody and he don't need to do anything because he's Canelo. Mayate. He's Canelo. But wait a minute, Benavidez, he's Canelo. Wait a minute, Beterbiev, he's Canelo. And they're fine with the, I know he would have if he did it. Boo Boo Andre, he would have beaten him. Jamal Charlo, he would have beaten him. Benavidez, he would have beaten him. Beterbiev, he would have beaten him. Bivol, he'd have beat him in a rematch. Canelo, Bud, oh, he'd have beat him in a rematch. That's why he retired. I literally read things like that. Bud retired because he was scared of the Canelo rematch. He barely touched him in the first one. You got to be kidding me. Let me give you a bit of education, John, because you're not typing. I scared you because you have nothing for me. When Regis Prograis was crying about weight, there were people that got on YouTube and said, Devin Haney been breaking the rules for a long time now. I did a live stream about that. That was fake news. They were talking about the California State Athletic Commission. The commission did say that these crazy weight gains after the weigh-ins were insane and we need to do something about it. They wanted to put a cap on the amount you're allowed to rehydrate to. But guess what, John? They were more talking about MMA because this is something that I didn't know. What I didn't know, all right, Village Brother, I got you. What I didn't know was these guys at MMA, they'll weigh in at 135 and come in on fight night at 180. I didn't know that. I said, oh, shit, that's bugged out. They were doing it. And they said, yeah, we're going to do it in boxing too. Somehow people said, oh, no, that's for Devin Haney. But then when I ask you, how does kid never miss weight? Crickets. So he rehydrates the next day. But guess what? If everybody followed the IBF rules, I bet you Devin wouldn't rehydrate past 10 or 11 pounds because he's professional. All I've seen is how y'all are unprofessional and y'all don't care. Because I seen Tank miss weight and I seen Shakur miss weight. Y'all want to talk about that. I also seen Keyshawn miss weight purposely. Y'all don't care about that. Village Brother, salute, brother. You're on mute. Oh, wait, you off mute. Okay, you good. Oh, you're very low. Well, go out and come back. Go out and come back. I mean, this is ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. Andre Bishop, that's what I'm saying. Errol was past 147 at that point, but he made the weight, and he got in there with Bud, and he paid for it. And there was a litany of other things that I understand was going on with him. But Errol didn't make any excuses. He went in there, he tried, it ain't work out. And that's it. That's it. All right, you're back. Let me see.
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, that's better. That's much better.
Okay. All right. Salute Drew, salute everybody in the chat. So I don't know if, well, I think I've said it before that I'm in school currently. I'm educating myself and all that, particularly in kinesiology. So, but that aside, right? Personally, I wrestled collegiately,
Okay.
and I had to technically I had to go through a weight cut, but this was in my 20s, so it didn't really matter because you can eat anything and you can eat pretty much. You know what I'm saying? So we would have a morning practice that was about 2 hours, and then a evening practice about 4 hours. That said, easy. I could wake up at one time, at one moment, I was like at 198. At the end of the day, 20 pounds less. Easy. Now, I didn't hit, like, I was one of those people who, like, everybody hated because I could cut weight and not have to, I basically get away with eating whatever.
Right.
Now, that wasn't, later down the years, that's not great, but weight cuts wasn't anything for me. Okay. So I'm talking for me, I just wrestled at a collegiate level. That's it. That's it. Compared to Devin, who's a professional fighter, compared to bro. 20 pounds is easy to gain back, rehydrating and all that stuff. So it's not. Honestly, the highest is up to 30 pounds. Now that's you really messing up if you go that far. But yeah, 20 pounds is not hard at all.
It's a science. It's a science,
Yes.
and John in the chat doesn't know that.
Yes.
It's a science.
painful,
Mikey
yeah.
Garcia, he was fighting at what weight was that? This is a long time ago, but Mikey Garcia, he had to make weight one fight, and his head, it looked like a pencil on top of an apple.
Facts.
But
Facts.
he made weight, and he had to drink. He first of all, he almost passed out, and then when he sat down, he had to. Oh no, this is not John, brother Lamar. This ain't John. This is my brother. This Village brother.
This is Village, bro.
He made weight, but his brother Robert he downed 2 bottles of what is that thing that juice which you drink? Yes, that's what he had to drink. He was drinking it, and his brother said, "Don't drink too fast because you're gonna throw it up."
Yep.
But on fight night, he rehydrated like it had to have been almost close to 20 pounds. But he had to cut the weight. He cut water weight, which is why you feel lightheaded on fight night. I mean, on the day before. That's why they're trying to do same day weigh-ins.
Right.
You feel me? They're trying to do that. And my point is to John was, Devin has been professional all his life. He made 135 and looked horrible on those scales. And he just rehydrated properly the next day. And y'all are so focused on the weight. Wait a minute. I thought skills pay the bills. What happened?
And the scary part, Drew, is that even though he had lost so much, there's so much he put up, like, by moving down so much weight, he lost power, he lost speed. Look at him now versus back then. And the other scary part is don't sleep. Devin might go to 160, 168 at the end of his career.
Bro, when he's going to be, this is what people don't realize. He was sacrificing a lot of pop in those lighter divisions. And people don't understand. They be like, how could he go up in weight and be that much stronger? It's like, bro, he's been sacrificing. If he fought Loma at his walk around weight, he'd have knocked Loma out, bro.
Facts.
He'd have knocked Loma out. He was drained at 35.
Facts.
Loma can't compete at 140 and there's a difference. We did consider, well, we speculated with Pacquiao, because when he went up in weight, he was maintaining that crack. In fact, he got stronger, and it's like, okay, I get it, but this dude is a little too powerful. Right. And then when people were insistent on OSDT, his knockout streak stopped. So he was never caught, but we kind of like put 2 and 2 together. It was still speculation because he was never caught, but we kind of know what we was looking at. Devin, he's taller, he's rangy, and you see his body filling out, and he's a gym rat, just like Bud.
Yep.
And that's why Bud knows what he's looking at. So I don't understand why everyone's talking about Devin being a weight bully when he makes weight. He makes weight, he rehydrates, and then I'm turning around, I'm seeing cats coming in here talking about, Shakur needing to catch weight. Why, bro? Why you need to catch weight? What are you talking about, bro? If you go into the weight class, you're fighting at that weight. What are we doing here?
Thanks.
These guys are ridiculous. The weight bully thing, it's a dead issue. The real weight bullies is the person trying to catch you at a catch weight. Those are the weight bullies.
Appreciate you. I'm a peace out. I gotta get back to work.
All right, good brother. Thank you.
No problem.
Yes, sir. John, why you not typing, brother? This ain't beef. I want you to clarify what you're saying. You was trying to call Devin a cheater. But you wanted Devin to go up to 68 to fight a cheater. You specifically said Canelo, which gives me reasonable cause to believe that you just want to see Devin lose. So what is your problem with Devin? Let me ask you a question, John. Is your favorite fighter on that list? Answer me that, John. I know you're still here. John, I'll be waiting, John. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. John left, y'all. He ain't in the chat no more. You see? You see? I wasn't screaming and hollering. I wanted to engage and have a conversation, bro. What's going on? Too much logic? You see what happens when you put the mirror in front of him? I went to his page. It's a real page. He just started it in 2025. Mag, get the fuck out of my god. Get the fuck out of here, man. Mag 7 pulled up, man. Fuck you. I don't want to talk to you. Bitch ass nigga. We're done, bro. I showed you the utmost courtesy and you violated. I don't want to talk to you. Fuck out of here, nigga. Mag 7 pulled up. He was backstage, y'all. I don't want to talk to you, brother. See what I mean? Niggas hate me, but they can't stay away from me. If you don't like me, stay away from me. If you feel the need to insult me, stay away from me. I promise you, everybody I insulted, I am not on their channels. I don't care what the fuck they're talking about. I'll say their name here. I'll say their name here because it's my damn channel. And I'll let you know, and I ain't got to hide enough. I'll let you know how I feel. This is my space. I showed him the utmost respect. I was on BF's panel. He started firing shots at me. I wasn't even one that cussed him out. BF cussed him out. And then he cussed me out. I'm like, whoa. It's like that? Cool. Fuck you. Stay away from me. And he's showing up backstage. Man, go away, bro. Bro, you got a poster of Tank Davis in your crib for your kids and your baby mama number 3 to look at. What are you doing? And why are you here? Go away. Go away. Stuttering ass prick. Fuck out of here. I'm in a space where, hold on. Xavier just sent me something. Let me read this. John Fury says, my relationship with Tyson is destroyed. Boxing destroyed it completely. I'll say it on camera. I've never taken 10 euros off him in my life. And I never, hold on, let me zoom this in. My eyes are bad. And I never will. I don't want Tyson's money. And I don't need Tyson's money. Whatever he's got, good luck to him. But don't forget who's built his story when he was a kid. He didn't build it himself, did he? Me, his father. That's from the Daily Mail. I don't know what's going on, but you know what? Time reveals all truth. Now, some people might say he's just selling wolf tickets because Tyson Fury got a fight coming up and they want to try to sell. But Tyson's a worldwide star. Why does he need to sell a fight by revealing there's some sort of beef with his father? So all y'all niggas are social media experts now? What the fuck y'all doing? Y'all are content creators? I don't care if his father, that father-son relationship is destroyed or not. I don't care. I hope it is. I don't care. Sins of the father. Because John Fury's a douche, and so is his son. I hope it is destroyed. Because the nastier it gets, the more they're going to reveal. Listen to what I just said. The nastier it gets, the more it's going to be revealed. Time reveals all truth. Y'all see how things are folding out now? Just pay attention. And you know what's crazy? Everybody on Devin Haney's list, everything's coming out now. Everybody's being exposed. Active Squad is running around with Ryan Garcia, bruh. Is you cool? Hey, John, I know you're not here, but now I'm going to say your name, John. Is you cool? You ain't want to click the link. You thought you was doing something by talking about weight bullying, and when I wanted to dive into the actual topic, you leave. Yeah, Tank Davis versus that airplane. He's 0-1. Y'all remember his plane ran off the goddamn runway? Y'all forgot about that? Y'all go ahead and keep playing with the universe. Keep playing with God. Go ahead. All of this hugging up on Ryan Garcia, all of this shit, it's all connected. And I know how this ends. I just had a black man in here tell us that Devin needs to go fight specifically Canelo Alvarez because Devin is a weight bully. That's what he's trying to. I said, say what you're trying to say, man. Devin's a weight bully? So you want him to go up in weight to fight Canelo of all people? Did you forget Canelo's a drug cheat? Why him? Skywalker in that super chat. Much love. He says, what's up, Drew? Salute to you, good brother. Always great to see you. Since we're talking about weight bullies, how many times Devin missed weight? He's dehydrating himself. Y'all said he was too big, but he never missed weight. Shout out to Edwin De Los Santos, but did y'all say that Keyshawn Davis was too big? 4 pounds over? How many pounds over was Keyshawn and Tank in Shakur when they missed weight? I never hear y'all talk about that. Watch this. Why didn't Canelo fight David Benavidez? Are you accepting that David Benavidez was big for the weight? Well, he always made the weight. He never missed the weight. At 68, he did miss weight in the past. But he hasn't missed the weight at 68. In fact, he was depleting himself at that weight. But he said, I'll stay at this weight to fight Canelo. Canelo says all he has to offer on fight night is an additional 20 pounds. Benavidez goes up to 75. He fights Botstick. John, are you paying attention? Because I know boxing, you don't. He goes up to 75, fights Botstick, and on fight night, he came in about 3 pounds lighter than Edgar Berlanga did versus Canelo at 68. So it's really not the weight. It's about the skill set and who's bringing it into the ring. Canelo was not bothered by Berlanga's skill set at all. Berlanga came in at 198 pounds. Benavidez moves up to 75, and he rehydrated. He was like 190, like 5 or something. But whatever the weight was, he was 3 pounds lighter than Edgar Berlanga. And Benavidez was fighting at a heavier weight. John, your thoughts on that? Canelo's a coward. He absolutely would fight Devin next because he's a coward. He thinks Devin won't hurt him. Devin won't knock him out. And all he has to do is land one. And I'm going to tell you this. At this stage, Canelo can't land one. To all of you clowns, and I had some of the y'all clowns in here talking about close your channel after Canelo beats Bud. I said no, because this is a boxing channel. I talk boxing. Fighters that I've supported have lost a bunch of times. Why would I close my channel? How about this? You show up that Sunday after Bud wins, and we could talk. Somebody gonna be wrong. Could be wrong. It's boxing. But show up regardless. None of them niggas showed up. Odd, right? But you know what I said? I said, y'all do know Bud's taller than Canelo, right? Y'all do know that, right? You might not know that. Y'all do know Bud got a longer reach, right? You might not know that. Oh, but y'all hit me with the, all it takes is one punch. I said, I think the legends are true. Bud's a lot stronger. I'll give you another example. Bud got hurt by Yuriorkis Gamboa, and y'all said, if he got hurt by Gamboa, he's gonna get hurt against Canelo. I said it's a possibility, but maybe he was depleting himself at those lighter weight classes. Oh, he got dropped by Green Beans. Here's a flash knockdown, so Canelo gotta hurt him. But I just said, when these guys come in more to their walk-around weight, they're stronger. When you deplete yourself, the fluid in your brain is loose and your brain will wag around in your head. But when you're properly hydrated, your brain is more protected. Do y'all know that? You didn't know that. So while Bud was in training, he didn't have to cut no goddamn weight because his walk-around weight was closer to 68. And that's why the fight looked like it did. That's why Bud was comfortable fighting Canelo in the pocket. And you didn't know that they were very similar in size until they stood next to each other. You're like, oh shit, yeah, panic time. And guess what? It ain't gonna be any different if Devin does go to 68 and fight Canelo. You might fuck around and he might fuck around and hurt Canelo, especially at this late in the game. And I also said, man, Canelo ain't got good footwork. He got busted wheels. Everybody in the industry knows that. That's why his head movement has to be so good, because he can't move like that. Devin will fuck around and beat Canelo. Yeah, I said it. You ever seen Devin stand next to Bud? Go look it up. You ever seen Devin stand next to Canelo? Look it up. You ever seen Devin stand next to Floyd? I got a picture that y'all don't have. Bill sent me something about a year and a half ago. I said, what the fuck? He said, yes. Wow. Devin is a big dude, but y'all not crying until y'all only start crying when he's trying to fight somebody about how big Devin is. He stood next to Brian Norman Jr. I stood right there and I'm looking at them. I said, bro, you let the media tell it? Brian Norman is some 8 foot tall. You'd have thought Brian Norman Jr. was Debo. And I sat right there and I'm looking at them. I said, yo, Dev bigger than him. You know what that reminded me of? Y'all ever saw the story behind Cassius Clay versus Sonny Liston, the first fight? You ever saw that? You know what they realized when they faced off? They said, holy smokes, we got the bigger guy. Ali's 6'4", 6'5". Sonny was like 6 feet tall. Ali had longer reach, he had a bigger body, light on his feet, and he could crack. They said, oh smokes, we got the bigger guy. They didn't even realize that because you run around listening to legend. And that's what was happening with Brian Norman Jr. Oh man, he a power boxer, he got a punch. And okay, I stood right there and I said, yo, holy shit. And I said, we're gonna find out in that clinch who's stronger. The first clinch, which was initiated by Brian, Devin was fucking with him. I said, fight's over. Then round 2 happened, and you know Brian was dangerous, but he was out of his league at that moment. No disrespect, but we saw what we saw. And it was so bad that Brian Sr. is talking about he has proof or he heard through the grapevine that that Devin is microdosing. I mean, come on, man. This is a smear campaign. An absolute smear campaign. And you knuckle draggers get up here and get in your feelings when I tell the truth. I never got a lie on Tank, man. What's he smashing up cars for? And if this is bullshit, what's he lying about it for? Never mind that, Devin put out a list of all his contemporaries, and his contemporaries are the problem. And if Tank coming back and he does beat this case, he's giving me a fight that I ain't asked for. And surprise, surprise, he's going to a weight class where y'all told me he can't go because he's too small. Every time I turn around, he's making y'all look stupid. This is your man. Brooklyn born in that super chat salute, brother. He says, what's up, Drew? Keep cooking these Miguel type ninjas. Hashtag LDBC. All boxing fans want is the fights. Devin is the only consistent one doing that. Real shit. D-Main, salute my brother in that super chat. He says, what's good, bro? Canelo got busted wheels and a broken motor. Yeah, he's old. He's old. Stop calling out Bud. He smoked you. Go run it back with Bivol. He smoked you too, but he was nice about it. But never mind that. Go fight Benavidez. Benavidez got to go up in weight. He's about to go to cruiserweight for Pete's sake because Canelo ducked him. But this dude, John, wants Devin to go up and fight the drug cheat? But you want to talk about Devin rehydrating and cheating? You said a fair playing field, but Canelo's the one that got busted, and you want him to go up to 68? And fight a drug cheat? What are you doing? That's why he left. That's why he ain't clicked the link. He knows what's about to happen to him. He know that. Fag 7 doesn't come in here unless I'm talking about Tank Davis. Mag, do you know your block so bad you be in a chat with Champside and I can't see you? That's how bad I blocked you. I don't see you in the chat. And that's how I prefer it, because I don't want to talk to your dumb ass. I was real nice to you. I was real cordial to you. I let you speak your piece. I let you plug your channel. And you violated me in the name of this kid who don't like you. That's clown shit. You just started watching Tank after the Ryan fight. And that's crazy.
But it doesn't make any sense, okay? It's fucking stupid.
It's effing stupid.
It's fucking stupid.
It's effing stupid.
It's fucking stupid.
It's effing stupid.
It's fucking stupid.
It's stupid.
Do you suck dicks?
I think we all know the answer to that when it comes to Tank fans. Yeah, I'm taking a hot one on all of you.
What you doing? Pooping?
Right on your grave. So if this car accident is for real, ask me if I care. I don't. Because when things happen, you have to wonder, why'd this happen? Oh, man, I hope Tank gets well. Oh, man, yeah, you know, he got daughters. Oh, man, oh, yeah, oh, yeah, Y'all cool with that? Real talk. Tank fans, you cool with that? You cool with that? You cool with that? You know, I mentioned that, and you know that clip, that's when KO fell out with me. Because that was the clip where he came in the chat and said he made the George Floyd statements after that. I said, well, cool, that makes it worse, because after those statements, what did Tank say? Nothing. He still wanted to buy his boyfriend Ryan Starbucks. He also said, Ryan, if I found out you cheated, I'm gonna fuck you up. Ryan said, I didn't cheat, but we can run it back. Well, we found out that Ryan cheated. And what did Tank do? He blamed the system. So y'all straight with this? Y'all straight with Tank's relationship with Ryan? Teofimo Lopez relationship with Ryan? Active Squad relationship with Ryan? Y'all cool? I'm telling y'all right now, I'm smoking everything this year. If you are on that list, you didn't answer the call, I am cutting you and dragging you over a large football field size plane full of razor blades, pins, needles, thumbtacks, and I'm gonna throw you in a body of water filled with 90% alcohol. And I'm gonna laugh the whole time while doing it. I'm gonna cut y'all motherfuckers so bad. I'm gonna cut you so bad. And the brilliant part about holding this is it's deeper than me supporting Devin. It's you supporting these clowns for behaving the way they do, because it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how you're behaving. And I'm questioning you as a black person. I'm questioning your integrity or lack thereof. And I know you coons and goons are gonna be on some, it's not a black thing. Why are you always in some black thing? Well, you're uninformed, and you just let me know that your mother failed you, because you can't come from a two-parent household with you might, because some of y'all got losing fathers that love to be in and out of jail, and you learned that from them. You justify nigga culture, We outside. Michael Fleming, salute. No problem. We outside. Your daddy's the one that taught you how to sell drugs and goof up your community. You learned that from your daddy, and what's worse is your mama procreated with him. So whether he's dead in jail or, reformed Muslim or whatever he got going on, you've taken that behavior and that ideology, and I have to listen to you or read what you say in boxing. And I already know where that comes from. You idolize a guy like Tank Davis because he looks a certain way, which is homosexual in itself. And he's not even what he portrays. He's not a street kid. Cal and Kenny saved him from the streets. This motherfucker waited till he touched $1 million to start goofing up and getting a criminal record. Please make that make sense. Go ahead. Go ahead. And it's like he's trying to do it. It's fucking ponderous, man.
It's fucking stupid.
You guys don't know the definition of cowboying up. You guys don't know the definition of code. You don't know the definition of community. Because when we question your integrity as a person of color, your out is, I'm keeping it boxing. And you can't even keep that. That's why John ain't clicked the link. That's why he stopped talking. That's why he left the live stream. How dare you come on here and say, you insinuate that Dev is a cheater, but then you say he needs to move up to 68 to fight a cheater. That's exactly what you said. I'm on record saying I ain't want Bud to do it, but if he's doing it, I pick him. And I said, stylistically, Canelo can't fuck with Bud, especially on the fair playing field. He came in there drug-free, and what happened? Bud beat him convincingly. Now y'all crying about a rematch. And the only personal victory you can say is he retired because he was scared of the rematch. No, it wasn't even close. What are we talking about here? Keep making shit up, because that's what y'all are good at. Y'all are clowns. Y'all are coward. And that's why the community is in disarray. You can't even defend the community because you're not a part of it. I don't see Mexicans doing this to each other. I don't see Ukrainians doing this to each other. But you know what I see?
Are you scared to death, Negro?
All of y'all can't go to war with y'all when y'all uneducated. Imagine going to war with somebody, they don't know how to work a gun. You saying, hold the line, you hold up your rifle, and he got the shit pointed, the barrel's right at his forehead. You're like, yo, you serious? He about to kill himself. The nozzle's supposed to be pointed at the enemy. Now you trying to train someone how to shoot a goddamn gun in the middle of bullets flying at your head. Nah. This is what we're dealing with here. Uneducated, uninformed, and they don't even want to get educated. Mag 7 just popped up at the live backstage knowing that I stopped dealing with him to get up here and try and argue about Tank. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm done talking to dumbasses like that. Do y'all understand there's no fundamental difference between Mag 7 and KO? There's no difference. One nigga don't stutter and the other nigga does. But they both make the same stupid ass points. One nigga's articulate, well, barely, and the other nigga is not. But both of them sick the duck of Mellow Yellow. Do y'all know why I call him Mellow Yellow? It's deeper than his complexion. When someone's scared, what do they say? You have a yellow streak right down your back, but these niggas want to put the white streak up at Tank's back because you're gay.
Do you suck dicks?
They do. Jason Bourne in that super chat salute, he says, every brother ain't a brother because of color. Just as well could be undercover. Welcome to the Terror Dome. That's right. Because a brother squeezed his hand on Malcolm X, the man. I just spoke about that the other night. Who killed Malcolm? Black man. Who was responsible for Dr. King getting killed? Black man. Why the Black Panther Party was infiltrated and killed from the inside out? Black ops. That's why I want you knuckle draggers from around me. That's why I want you knuckle draggers from around me. Real shit. Tank Davis has allowed the peanut gallery to get a voice. And all these motherfuckers want to run up to every panel and justify Tank, and they don't know Tank. They don't know enough about him. So when I ask someone to come up here and explain it, what is this? Oh, well, it's fake news. Okay, let's go with that. Why is this out then? If it's fake news, why isn't he denying it? If it's fake news? And what is this about? Is he trying to sell a fight? But okay, well, if it's Tank Davis, it's Tank Davis. He don't need to sell anything. Just say, hey, I'm fighting this date, and everyone's coming out for the fight. So what is this? Blade Brown, I think so. So I'm like, what are we doing here? But okay, let's say the accident is real. So if it's real, what the fuck? Why is he running his car off the road? Yo, didn't we tell you to leave this kid alone, let him get his therapy? I'd rather them cut him a $20 million check just for showing up at an event. Give him some money so he can go away and get some help. Y'all wanting to see him fight people is not helpful to him. What happened when Mike Tyson kept getting into the ring after a while? It became a joke. He started getting his ass kicked. And it wasn't funny anymore. Holyfield, yeah. Lennox Lewis, okay, he was over the hill. Then he just started losing that giant Irish kid. We're like, oh, no. Now he's tarnishing his legacy. Hang it up now, bro. It's over. Stop. Stop. Y'all are doing him more harm than good. And we've been telling you this. Leave this kid alone. Because that's what he wants. He wants to be left alone. Now he's running cars off the road. He's beating up chicks at the goddamn
Club. Y'all say 140 is too big. Fine. Now he's coming back to fight Eastside Cruz, a guy he beat already, and fighting him at 140. Didn't he say he was retiring at the end of 2025? And then when I asked Mag, is Tank a liar? You know what his response was? Well, he's human. That's not what I asked you. The answer is yes, he's a liar. Lie to me once. I question everything you do moving forward. Everything. I don't give a fuck. For the next 50 years, I will question everything you do. Because you lied once. I don't care if you lie, get caught, apologize. I don't care. Everything you say moving forward, I'm questioning. Talking to a Tank fan, this is how it goes. They say Tank over everyone. He beat Shakur? Yes. He beats Keyshawn? Yes. He beat Teofimo? Yes. He beat Devin? Yes. Why can't he fight Devin? Devin too big. But he beats Devin? Yes. How does he beat him? Knock him out. Okay, why don't they fight? Because Devin too big. But he beats Devin? Yes. How? By knockout. But why aren't they fighting? Because Devin too big. What are we talking about, bro? Shakur, skills pay the bill? Yes. So fight Devin. I need to catch weight. What? Who's calling out Devin Haney? Oh, the winner of Teofimo and Shakur, bet. Shakur smokes Teo. He gets the mic. He calls out Conor Ben.
What?
And public perception is that Devin is the villain. You see what we're dealing with here? Now, if I had let this dumbass nigga Max Fag 7 on, he'd have tried his best to spin this in every fucking direction. You can't play with me like that. You can't play with me like that. Stick to the facts. Go get your word salad from Knockout Boxing 86. Go over there with that bullshit. Go to Fanon with that bullshit. Hope he's on his medication. Go to KQKC when he's not smoking crack. Go over there. Get your daily fix of bullshit because I keep it so simple here. Tank is the man. He was supposed to fight everybody on Devin's list. Tank is the one he's supposed to be the nigga with the list. And everyone's supposed to be chasing him. But unfortunately, he done let everybody come through 35, get unified. Where the fuck did George Kambosos come from? We don't know, but he beat fucking Teofimo. How'd that happen? And instead of Devin, how come Tank didn't intervene and say, no, fight me? You know why? Because George would have said, well, I got 3 belts. Devin has 1. I'll fight you because it's worth money, but you know what? I'm not fighting you in Vegas. I got 3 belts. You have 0. I'm the A side. You better bring your ass to Australia. And you know what? Tank wouldn't have did it. And everyone would have said, Tank ain't got to do that. We didn't say that about Devin. You know what we said? Well, George is right. He has 3 belts. He's the A side. But I'm not comfortable with Devin going to Australia. Remember that? I said I'm not comfortable. But you never heard us say that George was wrong. He is A side. 3 belts. He beat a valid name. Teo ducked the rematch. So this is his 5 seconds of funk. He deserves it, but I'm not comfortable with Devin going to Australia. And what did Devin do? By the time we told Black, hey man, call Bill, tell Devin not to go over there. Fuck it. Black said Devin already in the air. And he went over there with no fucking team. They didn't let Bill into the country until the last hour. And then Yoel went and their cut man went and they stopped the cut man at customs in the airport. He didn't even go to the fucking fight, bro. So Devin was in the corner with Yoel, somebody else, and Bill came there later. So he basically had no cut man. I don't even know if he had an end swell. Didn't matter because he smoked Kambosos. And instead of y'all celebrating the American fighter going over there to win, what did y'all say? Oh, it's Borman, he ran. George Kambosos' face told a different story. Just like Lomachenko's ribs and face told a different story. He ran, he ain't win. This motherfucker, ribs was broken and his face was lumped up and he was crying in the back. But y'all say Loma won. Watch this. Devin won regardless because your man Tank ducked Loma. Oh, well, Loma retired when he called him out. Yeah, that was after he ducked him fucking 6 years ago. When the fight was fresh. What are we doing here? Devin Haney is who you wish your favorite fighter could be. Name him. I don't care. Name him. And stop me when I'm lying. Devin, y'all want to talk about this A-side shit? There's a list. Devin is the most hated man in boxing for doing all the work. But no matter, if your fighter's on that list, tell him to fight. This is an easy fix. And every time it's like, oh, a fighter, it's catch weights and money, and I'm the A-side and drug test. Man, y'all are pussies, bro. And Tank is the biggest one. Heavy is the head that wear the crown. He's a rock star, right? Shut up and fight. And I don't mean no chick at a club. And no sooner than you say, I'm fighting Isak at 140, you run your fucking car off the road. Allegedly. Y'all need to stop talking to me about this kid, bro. Oh, Drew, why you celebrating him? I keep talking about car fires. But then look at this motherfucker's track record and what he's done and what he said. Devin Haney was assaulted in the ring by a fucking Mexican-American racist who cheated, by the way, and Tank celebrated that. And I'm supposed to feel sorry for him running his car off the road? No. Don't talk to me. Talk to God or Allah or whoever you pray to. Jehovah, that 8-armed elephant in India, whoever you worship. Don't talk to me. Talk to them. Because I see shit like this and I'm like, why is this happening? God don't put shit in your lap that he don't think you're prepared to handle. We get tested every day. Tiger Johnson was tested. He failed. That nigga came from Ohio. Wasn't on the card. He came there to petition for a fight just by staring at a nigga. DHP walks into the building, walks right past him. Bill starts talking to Keyshawn and saying, hey, man, instead of fighting Ortiz, you could have been fighting Devin. And he's copping pleas, talking about, hey, well, next. Yeah, okay. And stupid-ass Tigger Johnson gets into it with Sean. You a grown-ass man. You can't control yourself. You get into a goddamn fight. You get beat up by some high school students. Bill had to grab you and save your life. Then they leave, and you ran out for round 2, and then next thing you know, you got stomped into a fetal position. You caught 2 L's in one day. I'm putting that on your box rec, you fucking idiot. Why would you do that? That's dumb. And then you tell the police, you started, you idiot. It's all on video, you dummy. A fight against Tiger Johnson at this point is charity. Nigga, work your way up into a Devin Haney fight. Fuck him. You got a restraining order? You came all the way from Ohio to do that? That is the dumbest business move I've ever seen. But these are the things that DHP deals with. This is dumb. This is dumb. And everybody's acting out at the same damn time. Everyone's doing weird shit at the same time. You motherfuckers are weird. And like I said before, it wouldn't surprise me if everybody's on one big payroll. There's somebody funding this bullshit. Because I ain't never seen nothing like this. This is wild. Tiger acting up. Keyshawn acting up. Shakur acting up. Tank Ben acting up. Eddie Hearn stay lying. I don't know what the fuck is going on. But it's all too coincidental. Y'all like to say, oh, y'all on Bill's payroll. Bill ain't never cut me a check in my life. But I'm looking at all of y'all, and I'm talking about the people that are actually in the industry, not a bunch of y'all dumb motherfuckers running around here on YouTube and on social media. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, Thomas, I see your comment, but look, I'm going off of what I was told, and what I do know is Tiger Johnson's an asshole. That was the most irresponsible thing I've seen from a quote-unquote athlete at this time. That is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. And I watched it. But I'm going to tell you something else. When I first heard about it, you know what the news I heard first was? I heard Bill got stomped out. That was the news I heard. And I said, what? What happened? And I knew Joey was there with his wife, and I know Blue was there. I called Blue. Blue didn't answer because he was in the middle of it. I called my boy Joey. I said, what'd you see? Did Bill get stomped out? He said, no. I saw a little scuffle, but no. But when the news came out that it was Bill that got stomped out, when they thought it was Bill, you should have saw the laughing emojis. You should have saw the amount of people that said, finally. Wow. Finally? That's what we're doing? But then when the news came out and the video supported it and you saw Tiger Johnson beaten to the fetal fucking position, all of a sudden this DHP's a bunch of thugs. And you wonder why, if this fucking car accident is real, why I give zero fucks? Eye for an eye. I'm not Jesus, man. I'm sorry. I'm not. I'm really not. Yo, come on, Drew. Why you talking about that nigga Would Stay Real? Fuck that nigga. I don't care. That nigga made a video about me every day for like 2 years. And then I found out the nigga died because he was a brittle diabetic. And his daughter revealed the news on his YouTube channel. And I said, oh, that's crazy. That was right before we flew out to Vegas for Wilder Fury 3. I said, ain't that crazy? Drew, don't be like that. Fuck that nigga. Because y'all wasn't around when he did a video when he was looking at himself in the mirror and he said that he would literally rape Black Fight Fan's daughter. Y'all missed that. Y'all missed that. I had an old phone back then. Screen recording wasn't on the phones back then. That's how long ago this was. But he took the video down. And we were organizing like, yo, we know he in Baltimore. We need to call the police or something. And Black said, stand down. He ain't going to do nothing. What he going to do, come to Dallas? He'll get killed. Let him talk. And he took the video down. Black never did nothing to him. I never said anything to him. Yeah, Tank's voice. These is real facts. I never responded to him. I ignored him. Then I found out the nigga died. I'm like, so? Fuck that nigga. Drew, don't be like that. No, fuck that nigga. Y'all don't know the history. Y'all don't know half the shit we dealt with. The backstabbing, the death threats, niggas leaking our address. And then y'all turn around and root for niggas like Tank. And he's an asshole. I don't care if he flipped this shit. I remember when Errol flipped his shit and niggas was like, good. I'm like, yo, hold on. Come on, bro. He's a father. Yeah, he's probably drunk. He could have killed somebody. Fuck him. We don't know if he was drunk yet, but he didn't kill anybody. That y'all weren't hearing that, oh, he got a drinking problem. Y'all weren't hearing that. I read niggas, I hope he died. Y'all talking bullshit? Let's talk about this bullshit. Young man, Southpaw TV, literally said this. The fuck did Devin do to him? With the Tank emoji in there. Don't ever question me when people have shit like this to say. I'm not the athlete, I'm a YouTuber. And I got motherfuckers talking shit like this to me every day. Don't ever in your life talk to me. Nigga said, I pray Devin died. What the fuck? I never, ever said that about Tank. At this point, I'll tell you, I don't give a fuck what happens to him. He got to lay in the bed that he made. And if you're running your car off the road, if that's a real story, you got to check how you living. Were you drinking? Well, how fast was you going? You need to check your aura, bruh. I don't get on YouTube or social media anywhere else to start bothering people. People got real lives off this YouTube shit. People got real shit going on. Some of these niggas is sick. Would Stay Real was sick. Every time I turn around, he told me, oh, you know, Drew's on steroids. Drew's on steroids. No, I just do 1,000 push-ups a day. That's why I look like this. I just work out. That's why I look like this. And you look like that because your health is fucked off. And you died, nigga. Now the irony, did y'all catch what I said? Y'all missed it, did you? The irony is, I found out the dude died by who? His daughter went on his page, and there was a video made, and Shorty told me to read the comments. This woman sent it to me. I'm reading the comments, and everybody that's RIP in this nigga were people that I blocked that were notorious racists. This nigga was breaking bread with notorious racists. Think about that. And his daughter revealed that he was a brittle diabetic. So in the event that I was in Baltimore and I came across him, what are we gonna do, fight? What I'm gonna do, punch him in the face when he's on a dialysis session? No. I'd look at him and say, nigga, why are you even talking to me, bro? This is bullying, 101. Fuck this dude. But y'all missed it, did you? You still ain't catch it, did you? I said his daughter got on his page and revealed that daddy was a brittle diabetic, right? What did I say he did to Black Fight Fan? He said he'd grape his daughter, right? And at the time, his daughter was very underage. I mean, grape is grape, no matter what age, but this was a minor, which is why we went through the roof. And trust me, I ain't even gonna say nothing, but you threatened a man's daughter, and who revealed to your audience that you died? Your daughter. Go! Y'all keep playing with God. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go right ahead. I never got on here and threatened anybody. You heard me retaliate, though. After all that, when I see Drew, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, whatever. When I'm outside, it's going to be what it's going to be. It ain't going to work out for you. I never started it. I'm always responding. Letting you know ain't no pussies over here. I will legit beat you into a coma, bro. In self-defense or worse. Keep it online, man. Don't do that to yourself. I know you hate yourself, but I'm sure somebody love you. Think about them. Leave me the fuck alone. Rod Neal in that super chat, he says Dev basically had Rory Holloway as his cut man and still beat Cambozo. Yup, he sure did. But y'all ain't celebrate none of that. These niggas ain't celebrate that. Shout out to the American. And then Dev went over there twice on B-side money. Tank would never, because he's a coward. Sid Mark in that super chat, he says, salute, Drew. I have the utmost respect for Devin. He is consistent in boxing. Second, Abdullah Mason. You wait till I talk about that shit with Keyshawn. Keyshawn worked my nerves. I don't think I'm going live tomorrow. I got a doctor's appointment. No, wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1, 2. I might be live tomorrow. I might. I see. Man, Keyshawn is disappointing. He's a content creator, y'all. He ain't real. I tried, y'all. I tried. You want smoke with Abdullah, but you can't make 35 no more. You said in another interview, you trying to fight Devin, but you haven't actively gotten into 147 rankings yet. No, what you trying and accomplish, you pissed me off, dude. Now I got to tell the truth about you. Inactive squad. I told y'all. Him and Shakur, the tag team champions. First ever. The first ever. They're the tag team champions. The Hardy Toys. Man, let me get off this bitch, man. I got to get my day started, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat. You know, we didn't have to go to Rumble because I was looking for smoke. I really was. And did the Tank fans want to pull up to explain this? No! Of course not. Because your lips are big. Your lips are big and you're nasty and your back is hairy. You got sharp teeth. Your hands look like your feet. You walk in the room and I start smelling bananas. I know you're there. You can have a conversation with Michael Jackson's old pet. Y'all speak the same language. Your daddy's a silverback. Your mom's nose is blue. You step to me in the field, I'll chase you around. When I corner you, you be in the dark talking about bad ape. Bad ape. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Bad ape. Remember that nigga? Oh no, no, no. Oh no. Bad ape. So please, if you try and protect Tank, stop it. Go somewhere. I'm out, man. Bronx on deck.
Move! Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Bad ape.